Hello, I am Rythian and this is Bastion. We are closing in on the end. And it's gonna be awesome. When you guys weren't looking, aka off screen, I went and finished the Kid Dream with one idol, so...
The faith. Mother, this one's for you.
I chose the guy with the grenade, the idol with the grenades. It wasn't too bad. Now, for the next part, I don't know if I want to stick with my favorite weapons that I've already upgraded, or if I want to get some more vigils. But to be honest, they're only like 500 each, so it's not a big deal. That's also something I can do with New Game Plus thing. However, we have a few new weapons, so there should be, well, at least one new weapon, the Calamity thing. So let's go upgrade this. Oh god, that's expensive.
First step to learning the Calamity cannon is knowing about the machinery overrides. Now, who would have taught a kid to do a thing like that? Good thing I didn't throw away the manual. Take my word for it. Don't ever drop one of those.
We're gonna give the cannon thing a test, because I assume there's a cannon thing. If there isn't, I just sure wasted a lot of money.
That last shard from Zolf, it'll all be over.
Oh, there we go. Ho ho ho! Oh yeah, this is the final one, definitely. I think.
Mancer Observatory. Now there's a sneaky place, overlooking the Tassel terminals themselves.
Let's give this cannon a go. I kind of chose the upgrades a little bit at random, hoping they're good.
The Ura probably didn't know they were being watched from Mancer Observatory. It was the perfect spot to test something no one's meant to know about.
What to do?
Only trouble was, something about the place drove the windbags crazy. When the windbags caused enough trouble, the Mancers conducted their most
oh, okay.
far east of the city.
I'm supposed to protect them or something. Yeah, I just destroyed them.
Not much left of the observatory when the smoke clears.
Okay, I definitely need to change some upgrades for this. Definitely. I'm thinking reload speed or something.
If the power of the Calamity is safe in anybody's hands, it's safe in his. Looks like a little science project is all set.
That's expensive, but we can totally do something with it, so... Let's try again. Okay, this is a lot easier. The homing is insanely good. A lot less blast radius now, but I can shoot so much so fast. I'm just taking them all down before they even appear on the screen. I'd rather take damage myself than let the conductors take damage. There we go.
Well, that experiment was a rousing success.
Maybe slightly cheating, but I don't know. You're allowed to upgrade them. That's what he said. Cool, cool.
If only the Mancers could have seen the kid playing around with their favorite toy.
Well, with this thing fully upgraded, and the hammer fully upgraded, and Calamity rockets, I feel it's about time.
The Tazzle terminals, all that's left of the Ura civilization, and the last stop on his little journey.
To take the fight to Solve. Oh, hold on, actually. I forgot about this. First of all...
Been meaning to put up some guardrails.
First of all... Goodbye. We don't want that. And... Oh yeah, we have a new thing.
The Mancers, they knew everything, even if it cost them.
We actually have the bedroll.
It's hard to sleep easy these days, what with everything that's happened. Zolf, very soon the kid's gonna have to face that man again, for the last time.
I figured it was only proper to find out a little bit more about Solve before going to face him for the final battle. Oh, why do I have the carbine? Weird. Oh well, not that I'm complaining, I love the carbine.
They met on the worst day of Zolf's life. There in the Hanging Gardens, he aimed to throw it all away.
I don't really like these rattle tails at all. The hammer seems to be
It
working
wasn't
the
the
best.
first time Zolf had nothing to lose. He was born to a simple Ura couple who didn't last long before plague took him.
Caught me by surprise. I don't think that's fair. They teleport as soon as I block.
He grew up hungry in
Oh.
the tunnels of the Tazzle terminals, so he took to stealing from a Ceylonian missionary living there. He once got sloppy with his thieving hands. The missionary caught him, but didn't rat him out. Instead, he offered to take him in.
I have the thing that gives me life back when I successfully counterblock.
That missionary raised Zolf like a gentleman, like he was his own son. Taught him theology, history, and mercy.
Oh. Tiny ones. Let's not waste black tonics on those. Let's just hammer them to bits. Small and annoying.
When the missionary passed away, Zolf promised to continue his work to bring about a lasting peace between the Ura and Caelondia. Zolf started teaching the missionaries wisdom to any Ura who would listen, and listen they did. He advocated tolerance and argued that the Ura should atone for the war. He believed the city had much to teach his people.
Oh, I can just sense the fall coming. Or maybe literally the only fall was now. Like, for all this time he had believed that the Ura and Caelondia should work together, and then he finds out about the calamity being Caelondian invention. Oh, sad.
However, Zolf felt he could only do so much in the Tassel terminals. He needed Caelondia to know the Ura had changed. He decided to do what the missionary did many years before. He left the city of his youth to brave a savage land.
So many rattletails. Typical. The Lockham chooses someone else to shield against. The hammer is reliable. You smash things in front of your face.
The journey was hard, but he knew how to fend for himself. And then at last, Zolf saw the rippling walls on the horizon. He endeared himself to city folk straight away, and in turn he fell in love with the city and its people. One in particular.
Zia? God, that's a lot of small rattletails. It's duck season. Or rabbit season. I don't even know where they're supposed to be. Die, you little annoying things.
This young lady was fascinated by the Ura, but she never met anyone like Zolf. She told him she knew all the city's best kept secrets.
Oh, poisoned. That actually hurt a lot.
The Hanging Gardens was their favorite spot. It was there that Zolf clasped her hands and proposed in proper Ceylandian style. He celebrated with his friends long into the night. Joy and revelry like he'd never seen. Too bad he couldn't remember it all.
Ouch.
He woke up alone underground inside the Ura Ceylandian War Memorial, built like an Rythian. But something was wrong.
I'm just mashing this thing to death. Nothing fancy. Oh, those goddamn rattletails. Get back here. And then the small ones. There's, oh, there must be still one left around us. Oh, there he is.
He emerged from that hole in the ground into a waking nightmare. Everything that wasn't gone was twisted upside down.
These are so much easier when they don't have any armor ignore. I literally just stand there and shoot them. Oh Jesus, that hurt.
The world was frozen, air thick with ash. What few faces he saw on the street stared back at him with gray and vacant eyes.
They have a really long range. So do I. With this armory carbine. Can't even hit me.
He found his wife-to-be asleep inside her home, but when he reached out to her, she joined with all the ashes in the sky. And so Zolf returned to where he proposed in the Hanging Gardens, and there he stood, as if the gods would answer him.
Sad story. I can understand why he's so angry at the Ceylandians now.
The kid's gonna be okay. As for that man, who knows?
Well, this episode was gonna be the last episode, but it's gonna have to wait until next time. So, until then, goodbye.